the State Assembly is challenging an illiterate government that you have no right to be spending money without budget. And therefore, Central Bank, Accountant General, you cannot continue to release funds when the fund is not being budgeted, right? Can you sue at the State High Court? Where will you sue? Because Central Bank is federal government agency. Account of government is federal government. Mobility is mobility.
All right. So the voice you're hearing is none other than WIKE. What's going on with WIKE's voice?
He is increasingly becoming loony. Yeah.
What's going on with his voice?
Yeah. See,
is he just getting old? Hold on, sir. Let me give you the lowdown of today's story. That is something I want you to cover on before. I'll give you. There's a report, right? There's a report on where is this to know?
No, but please, before you go ahead, his confidence is coming from that place of they have state capture. You understand this?
I want to give you. I have one question for you. Okay.
Yes, because he's so confident that he has federal. The backing of federal might.
Before you say that, let me give you the question.
Reduce Nigeria to size.
Before you say that, let me give you the question. Okay. Then I want you to go AWire on this. Okay.
No, I won't go AWire. Let us leave that AWire in aspect for WIKE. WIKE is the one that will go AWire.
Anybody that brings basketballs, they require basketballs. But the question is very simple: is TINUBU pulling the strings in Rivers crisis?
There won't be that. There won't. Honestly, it's so difficult for me to think otherwise. I think it's the puppeteer here. He is the one that is pulling the strings behind this puppet. And whether he's doing the dance of a prayer mantis or that of a chameleon, whatever his game plan is. This guy, apologies to Dr. Damages, such a guy that I truly...
Rudolph, I keep forgetting his name.
Rudolph Okonkwo. Yeah, he attended the Federal University of Technology, Akure. Apologies to him, but this guy is in the house to do maximum damage and is so wagged and completely out of control.
Sorry, who is this guy? Who is this guy?
Here's some WIKE.
Okay.
The confidence he broods, the kind of the way he talks, the brashness, the abrasiveness, and lunatic extremism that it displays. It's so disgusting. It's going to destroy Nigeria the way it's going, because what he is doing, what he has done, obviously, is to stage a coup plot against the government of his home state, Rivers. Only a bastard who want to burn his own father's house down, and is displaying all the tenets of somebody who has lost legitimacy of belonging in that household. Let me borrow some words from a more experienced and a senior colleague, Dr. Ruben Abati. Earlier today, he described the performance of WIKE as bordering, borrowing certain words from his past as a professor of maybe a theater arts or a comedy or something, that his art borders on not just farce, burlesque, or what you would call them buffoonery. This guy is an original African buffoon. This WIKE. That is what he is. So let us take it further. You wanted to read out something?
No, that was it. I wanted to get you the question. which
Yes.
is the fact that, you know, but
That,
we also have let me see here. Yeah, that was it. That was a question that I wanted to ask, because
yes.
the crisis is looming and looming, and at one point I think you were talking about it last
They,
week. I
they are
think
not
they
going to
placed.
rest. They are not going to rest until they succeed at using their
But what is the interest? What is the vested interest in destabilizing rivers?
looting the place dry.
So it's just
Allegedly.
about money.
That yes, that the incumbent governor should be. I mean, should answer to him. There should be a formula through which they will share everything coming there. If it's not glutinous, he is the he enjoys probably the fattest budgetary vote as the Minister of Federal Capital Territory. It's not satisfied with that. You give, as a little child, you give this one the head of an elephant to drink Gary, he will still be asking for something else.
So let me ask a tough question.
Yes.
Is Fubara innocent? Fubara came to that office by way of support from Isom WIKE and APC. Is that correct? APC, no, or PDP? It wasn't PDP. PDP. Okay, by way of support from the establishment, which is PDP as well, until they dismantle themselves. So he came into that office by way of that. Is Fubara innocent in all of this?
He may not be completely innocent, but let me also lend you the wisdom of a sage who is now gone, the former governor of Ondo State, the late evangelist or ambassador, whichever title you prefer. Bamidele Olumilua. He said,
why do you have to plug evangelist on that?
Because that was his preferred title. He had several titles while in office.
That was part of our problems. We don't know how to separate these things. That's why is he a pastor in the first place? Why must everybody become a pastor in Nigeria? But
I do not know, because well, remember in those days so deluge your prayers at government house in Alagbaka, Akure. But what he said, he said, "No man, you know what that translates into? You have to cringe. You have to cringe. You have to pretend in order to penetrate into into a house of honor or into the fold of wealth."
So it's almost like is that almost like?
That's right. I think that was the game that Fubara played on him, because it was obvious to everybody that Nyesom Wike was manipulative. Otherwise, how did he get to pay? I mean, how did he get to hire and pay thousands of special assistants during the election period? The number of special assistants he hired were enough to even deliver victory for him in that state. So openly, he bought those votes, and he had federal might, and they thought, oh, he was swinging things for the ruling party APC. He was not just doing that, scaring away everybody. What that guy perfected, what he perpetuated for years, will be a subject of interest to leading political scientists and researchers on aspects of our social political evolution in Nigeria, if not Africa generally. That is the legacy he brought to Nigeria. And he should only look, he looks at himself as somebody that looms large, but he should look at the example of compatriots that came before him, people who sold their folks cheaply, people who violated the kindred consciousness of their time.
Yeah. So one last question for you, and then we'll round up with this.
Yeah, there is a place for him as a political villain. Of course, in the future that will come.
So he has a wife. Is that what it means?
He has a wife. He has children. The wife supposedly is a lawyer and a judge. They are not cautioning him that he is embarrassing that family.
They won't. I wonder, it's not about fairness, like I've been saying.
Yeah, it is about how rugged, how ruthless anybody could be. But ultimately, what does that? I mean, what someday we all will be no more. Others would continue to reveal our legacies, our heritage. What does he want people to say about it? He looks at himself as being bigger than the generality. And that gives me worry.
So I'm
Now, you
guessing.
wanted to ask something?
Yeah, so I'm guessing that's what WIKE means by Fubara's government being illiterate.
He himself that is passing such opinion, how literate is he?
Oh God, that's not the question now. Okay, hit the like button, share, subscribe.
How literate is WIKE? Does it sound like somebody that is literate?
hit like, share, subscribe, follow everybody.
Oh, you think because they said he's a lawyer, you think he will be learned? You think he's educated? Don't think every so-called pretentious learned person is learned. This one is too raw. It's too crude.
Yeah. Anyway, everybody, thank you for being here today. Everybody that stopped by, please help us like, share, subscribe, follow. Apologies for the extra 1 minute and 38 seconds we took, but we want to try to we're working heavily behind the scenes to keep the time. I think we did a good job today. What do you think, sir? We're only 1 minute over.
Yeah,
right.
just to express appreciation for the work you are doing, and to again thank our audience for hanging in there with us. We can only improve on the standard we are setting. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hopefully you guys have been enlightened, educated. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. God bless. See you next time. Epele,